Hey there, welcome back to the vlog. So today I want to talk about squabs. This is a word that came up after watching a clip in a video by Doug Demuro, which I'll play right now.
Next up, the owner's manual itself. There are a couple of interesting items in here, one of which is on page 25. It's explaining what all those switches in the center do. Seat up, down, seat backrest up, down. It also says seat squabs up, down. I think that might be a British term. I'm not quite sure what a seat squab is, but if you press that particular button, it moves it up and down.
So in that video, he clearly didn't know what a seat squab was and questioned where the word came from. And I remember growing up hearing this word, not regularly, but frequently enough that I knew that it was the seat back. So I post something on YouTube in the comments underneath that video. And as you can imagine, this being YouTube, everybody was like, no, you've got it totally wrong. That's not a real word, or, it's not the seat back, it's the seat cushion. And then some other people, chimed in, basically trying to say, look, no, I definitely know what this is. So I was sitting there thinking to myself, well, this doesn't really add up, because if you know what it is where you're from, but that doesn't match what it is where I'm from, then something's going on here. So I looked into this. Anybody that has ever dealt with transatlantic Janus words will know that we end up in these situations where something is sometimes the opposite or the reverse of what it means in English, or at least in British English. So a perfect example of this would be the word pavement. In the UK, this means the thing that the pedestrians walk on at the side of the road. In the US, that's called the sidewalk, but the US also has a thing called a pavement, which is the tarmac, basically in British English, what the road's made of. So to an American, the pavement is the road, whereas the British is the thing at the side of the road, which is how you end up with really confusing signs like this one. If an English person saw that, they would be highly confused. So anyway, I had a look through just to try and find examples to back up what I remember growing up, which is, it's definitely the back of the seat. Sure enough, I found that Mini knows it as the back of the seat. They have a different terminology for the bit that you sit on. The Triumph Stag, it was also the back of the seat. It was not the bit that you sit on. Again, different terminology being used there. And so, I then decided, okay, I'll go look at the dictionary. Like the Oxford English Dictionary should tell us what the seat squab is. Sure enough, it's the back of the seat, not the bit you sit on. So then I thought, well, okay, I'll go and check the Merriam-Webster dictionary, which, for those that don't know, that's the American English dictionary. And as you can probably guess, they have it as not the back of the seat, but the bit that you sit on. Now, I also remembered that people in New Zealand also would use the seat squab to mean the back of the seat, not the cushion. So I found both the back of the seat and the cushion being referred to as seat squab. So obviously New Zealand, where I remember it meaning the back, they're sitting on the fence. They use it for both the back and the bottom. So really, I think where this leads to is that, everybody in the comments was correct. Depending on where you're from, it means two totally different things. It's definitely a translation problem. It's definitely one of those words that, depending on where you're from, it means something totally different. It was a bit of a moot point, because in American English, it's not up for debate. In English, it's totally debatable. And that's what moot means, depending on who you're speaking to. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with this moot point. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.